At 3 o'clock in the morning, on February 2nd, 1502, a single cry echoed through the stone corridors of Este Castle. It was not fear. It was not pain. It was something far stranger, an announcement of ritual. That night, in the ducal chambers of Ferrara, a performance unfolded that was both intimate and political. The wedding night of Lucrezia Borgia, a night so carefully staged, so deeply documented, that it would alter the balance of Italian politics for decades to come. The year was 1502. The Borgias ruled from Rome under Pope Alexander VI, Rodrigo Borgia. His children were not merely sons and daughters. They were weapons. Every marriage, every alliance, was a move on Italy's political chessboard. Lucrezia Borgia, just 22 years old, entered Ferrara not as a blushing bride, but as a survivor. Her first marriage? Broken by accusations of impotence. Her second husband? Strangled inside the Vatican walls. Scandal clung to her name. Now, she was to wed Alfonso d'Este, heir to Ferrara, a soldier, an engineer, a man who forged cannons with his own hands. This was no romance. It was survival for both families. We imagine marriage as private. In Renaissance Italy, it was anything but. Records describe a chilling truth. A marriage was not valid until it was consummated, and consummation was never entirely secret. Why? Because the fate of dynasties depended on heirs. If a husband was weak, if a wife was barren, entire alliances could collapse. That night, crimson velvet curtains enclosed the bed like a stage. Candles flickered against tapestries of war, and hidden eyes waited to record everything. For Lucrezia and Alfonso, this was not just duty. It was not just passion. It was survival and the forging of a new alliance. The night demanded proof, not once, but several times. Each act witnessed, each sign recorded. By dawn, the scribes carried their reports. The marriage was real. The alliance was unbreakable. That night changed Lucrezia. No longer a pawn traded by powerful men, she became the Duchess of Ferrara, essential to the survival of the Este dynasty. Even Isabella d'Este, her rival, planted spies to watch her wedding night. But the attempt to shame her only proved her strength. Lucrezia had survived scandal. She had endured betrayal. Now she was untouchable, a strategist cloaked in silk. But power came with a price. Months later, Lucrezia delivered a stillborn child. She nearly died herself. Her survival was seen as divine favor, but it hardened her resolve. Soon after, she began a secret affair with Francesco Gonzaga, husband of her greatest rival, Isabella d'Este. Whether born of passion or calculation, it was both a shield and a strike, a weapon against Isabella herself. For Lucrezia, intimacy had become diplomacy, a tool of survival, a game she now played better than anyone. The night of February 2nd, 1502, was more than a wedding night. It was a template. Across Europe, noble houses copied the ritual. Consummation witnessed, documented, validated. The bedroom became a courtroom. The bed, a battlefield. Lucrezia Borgia's transformation from pawn to power broker proved that intelligence and resilience could bend even the rules of a world designed to crush her. She was not merely a survivor. She was a strategist, a woman who turned vulnerability into power. And she was not alone. Catherine de' Medici, who controlled 3 French kings, Anne Boleyn, whose passion reshaped England's religion, Isabella of Castile, whose marriage united Spain. These women were not passive. They were players in a dangerous game. And their battlefield was the marriage bed. What do you think? Was Lucrezia Borgia a victim of her time, or the ultimate strategist who turned scandal into strength? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this journey unsettled you, know this: we've only scratched the surface. Subscribe to Mystic Legacy Vault, because history still has secrets, and together we will uncover them. We will see you in the next one.